This is me, Ash, and it's a beautiful day here in the world of Minecraft. And I'm gonna show you guys something. I'm gonna show you guys the mine here because I want you guys to be impressed. If you're not impressed, well, I don't blame you because honestly, gotta have high standards these days. All right, so as you can see, I've got the branch mine going, as you've probably seen on the last episode. This is longer. I doubled the length of about half of this side by digging further that way. And as you can see, this is the normal length. What I really want to show you, though, is how long this thing goes, to show you just how much I've mined in the off time in between episodes here. Goes really far back. Look at this. I'm sprinting through the mines here. Happiest days here. And now we're going to sprint back because we've got a lot to do this episode. We're going to show you, I built two things. I'm going to show you what I've built, their structures, and then we're probably going to just burn them down. No, we're not. It took me forever to build one of them. And, oh, fuck you, dude. What are you doing down here? This place is not for you. Not for you at all. What the hell did he come from? Maybe here in this little hole? I guess we'll fill this up. I've got it lit up pretty well down here. No telling. Oh, there's another one right there. Oh, shit. Which reminds me, I really should get some armor. Should get at least some iron armor on. And I've been mining so much, I have plenty of that laying around. So it looks like they're coming in from here. We'll just give it a little bit... Make it a little bit more difficult to get through. Actually, that's perfect, actually. Okay, that's fine. We'll just ignore that. I'll fix up the mine a little bit more another time, off camera. Now, what I've done off camera is a ton of stuff. I've mined for hours and hours, and I built that bad boy right there. I'll show you another thing I built in a minute, which is what we're going to work on. This is going to be where we do our magic stuff, the Yogcraft stuff. And we will do that in a coming episode very soon. That's the first thing we're going to work on, I've decided. It was a tie between Railcraft and Yogcraft, so I think we're going to work on Yogcraft because Railcraft is just really involved. Once you get to a certain point, you have to build things out of netherrack and nether brick and stuff, and it's just crazy. It's because I'm not ready to go that direction yet. We're going to work on this now. Well, as you can see, it's sort of mimicked. It's on stilts, and it sort of looks like the witch's hut that you see out in the water and the swamps, except this is more like a witch's mansion. I'm not completely finished with it. I want to add like a rim of stairs around the edges and add some stairs to the roof as well to give it a better slant. But other than that, I might actually make the little area around the rim here wider so I can actually walk around better. Because right now you can, but it'd be cool to have like a bigger deck. Now if you go inside, it's empty right now. I've got a little setup over here with the crafting table, and I've got all the chests with all the stuff we found so far that's good for Yogcraft, the crystals and books and everything. We're going to have our enchanting table in here, which is going to be our next big thing that we need. But I've used all the diamonds up, and I used all the 12 diamonds that I've found on a quarry. In my time off, I was mining. I found diamonds and diamonds and diamonds in my time mining. It was a dangerous endeavor. There was lava. But we found 12 diamonds, which is what I was looking for, because we needed it for a quarry. Now, once I found the diamonds, I knew I needed to build some buildings for all sorts of things. So I built the big witch mansion, and I went and got shears, and I found some lily pads for the little bridge, and then I found I started using the shears on the vines to get the vines to make it look swampy and mystical and like sort of creepy. Because I'm creepy, I like to look through like strangers' windows and see what's up. What are they doing? What are you doing right now? I mean, if you want me to creep up to your window, just leave your address in a comment, and I'll be right over. I'll check you out. I'll give you like a 1 to 10 rating. But yeah, I went in, I mined, and I gathered things, and then I made a quarry. I put all of the resources that we found, diamonds into diamond gears, diamonds into pickaxes, and then I made the quarry. As you can see, it's right here. I've also made landmarks, redstone torches, some wooden transport pipes, some stone transport pipes, and some golden transport pipes. And I've also made a single redstone engine. And some chests. This is not going to be enough to get everything going, but it's a start. We are also going to need a power source to power the quarry, which is going to be the next thing we do after we place the actual quarry. So what we're going to do is we're going to kill some, actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to go inside the room, and I haven't really done much in here, but I can show you. I've added an anvil, and the rest of the stuff is pretty much the same. Probably got some stuff cooked in here. I've been cooking stone and everything, and we're going to put this in here. We got all sorts of stone, and I'm going to go ahead and make these into bricks. Used an absolute ton of stone for stone bricks for... Oh crap, what am I doing? Fix this real quick. This chest is our building materials chest, so I have stone. I have great wood, because they can't be turned into planks. I use these on the magic house. I haven't named it, obviously. If you guys would like to name the house of magic, please leave a comment. Alright, I've got fences I've built. I've got ladders. I've got some marble. I've got all sorts of stuff. I've got the tools that I would use every once in a while. I've got a handsaw that I've used to make some columns, or pillars as they call it. I've got the wrench, and I've got the shears, and we're ready to go. Now I've also got to put this up and this up. Okay, so next thing we need to do is go place the quarry. So we're going to go to sleep. As you can see, I've been messing with the quarry to try to get it to work. I placed it again 100 times because I was having issues with it. I actually placed it once before when I was recording earlier, but it just didn't work out. I was too distracted by the hockey game that was on behind me. Come on, man. There's so many freaking slimes in this area. It's not even funny. Close this door. There we go. Okay. So, as you can see, look at this. This is pretty cool, right? I've used the pillars and stone bricks, and I've made the roof glass so that it would shine natural light down the shaft a little bit. And inside, I've got a little area dug out where we are going to put the quarry. And then I've got a little room in here with the stone, with the furnace, and a crafting bench. And this is like, I want to have a crafting bench and a furnace at the very least in every little area that we do work in, because I don't want to run back and forth in case I forget to put something together or whatever the case is. And I'm probably going to edit this a little bit. I'm not sure I like the ladder too much. I want to maybe incorporate, like, what are they called? What are they called? Those things, you know what I'm talking about. Scaffolding, that's what it is. Okay, so I've got landmarks, and if you don't know what landmarks are, they are just some redstone with a little lapis lazuli above it, which I'm going to name my first child probably lapis lazuli, and we call him Lapluz. Anyway, and what you do with these is you mark out the area that you want your bastard quarry to be. And in this case, we want it to start here because we're going to go down these shafts. Now, it's not going to leave a lot of room, to be honest. Didn't really think about that. I actually had this in a different place before. So what I'm going to do actually is move it in one. And I can just edit this a little bit. And we'll move it in even further, actually, right here. And we'll go down this and we'll dig into blocks. 1, 2. There we go. It fixed. It does work with 3 now. So just click on it a few times if it doesn't, and it will fix itself usually. Now what you have to do is take your quarry machine, which I'll show you the recipe in case you missed it in the flashback. It is a bunch of diamonds, 12 diamonds total, and then a bunch of gears. And as you may know, gears are progressive. So you start with a wooden gear, which is made out of sticks, and then you go to a stone gear by surrounding the wooden gear with stone, etc. And now we place the quarry. It will hopefully interact with your landmark, and if it does, it will pop up the landmarks so you can go pick them up again. And then it'll replace the lasers with a little, I'll show you. Boom. Didn't work at all. Okay, actually, we may have to put it beside this. Like this. There we go. Okay, so what we're going to do now is replace some of this dirt with stone at a later date. Because I'm not sure I have any. No, I don't have any stone, brick stone with me. So we're going to put, and we'll put it there, just to beautification it. Now, one thing to note is that it won't dig the layer beneath this line. It digs starting here inside. So if you want it to dig a hole, a certain area, keep that in mind. It will clear out everything in between now, and then it'll start digging once it's cleared. Now, as you can see, it has a top as well, so if you want to put it underground, make sure the layer above it is at least that high. That's why it's so deep down here. Now, we need to set it up. So I have some chests here. We need to be able to pipe our stuff into something. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place 2 chests here, 2 chests here. Doesn't look beautiful or anything like that, but you know, it works. And once we have a floor in, it'll look a little bit better. Now, what we have are, we need to put a wooden chest here, or a wooden pipe, my bad. Wooden pipe there. We'll take a gold pipe now. We'll take a gold one, put it on the top. And what this one does is it will speed up whatever travels through it. So once it hits the golden pipe, it'll go really fast. Now we have to actually, we could either put an iron pipe here and make it so it doesn't go back through, or we can just move this out 1 more block. That's probably the best bet. And actually, it might even look a little bit better. So what we're going to do is get these up, pick these up, and we will replace them here. That looks pretty good, yeah, I like that. And then what we're going to do is the same thing for these chests, just so they match. It's going to go like, is that even right? Because it's off, it's not centered, it's going to be weird, but we'll do it anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and just put dirt up as a wall for the time being, because we need to place it on here. And then we'll knock this off, and it will hang here. It looks a little weird, but you know, it'll work. It works out. We'll just have to do a little bit of work with the pipes here to make it bend over. Bend over. Yeah. One time in school, I had to write a play about the 3 little bears. And for whatever reason, they made me be Mama Bear, because apparently the manliest student class. No, I wasn't very manly back then. This was like in like junior high, so it was like a year before I grew my full beard. I actually did not grow a beard that early. But anyway, and I had to write a play about the 3 bears with a group. And I wrote in the best comedic device ever, and that is that someone's name in the play was Bend Over. And whenever they said their name, everybody just bent over in the play. It was amazing. And that said, we need to power this wooden pipe. I got distracted by the storytelling, the riveting storytelling that I provided to everyone. And we need to pop it here, and as you can see, it is now hooked up to the transport pipe here. And now we're going to put a redstone torch behind it. Now, as you can see, it is running. Oops, what's that about? Can I put it on the back of this? Hell yeah, we can. Okay, so it's running. It's ready to go. Now, we could actually just put it on top. I like it better like that. So now we can have that behind it. There we go. Okay. We have it up there. We're ready to go. This thing is running. Now, the only thing we're missing is probably the most important part, and that is powering this quarry. There's no UI for it. You just have to assure yourself that it's working. Now, you're going to need to power it with an engine. You can run in redstone engines really aren't going to work very well. you can run, let's see, 1, 2, 3. You can run it with 3 engines, one touching each open side. And because the bars are going to be coming, or not the bars, but like the quarry itself takes up 2 sides, and then the pipe takes up another side. That leaves the bottom and the 2 sides that are remaining open. So you can make up to 3 engines, and the best probably to start off with, unless you already have a bunch of power ready to go. If you have a bunch of EU being generated by a generator or solar panels, you can use an electrical engine, which is this one right here. This uses a lot of tin, but it's otherwise pretty easy to make. And if you don't have that, then you can use either like a combustion engine, which is okay, but it tends to explode. And then you can also use a Stirling engine, which I don't know how to spell apparently. Engine, electrical, Stirling right there, it's an I. And you can use these to power with coal. And that's probably what we're going to start off with now. It's pretty cheap. It's just a bunch of stone, which we actually don't have a lot of if you take into consideration that we converted all of our cobble into regular stone. So I'm going to go grab some more cobble from the mines, and when I get back we will put together our engines and go hook them up. Okay, I've got 42 cobblestone, and I broke my pickaxe, so hopefully this is enough. Oh, don't look at the guy. Okay. Now we're going to go inside our house, sleep. As you can see, what this thing says a million times is basically the quarry sort of works halfway as a world anchor, so it will keep a chunk loaded when nobody's around. Now the problem, of course, is that doesn't really count. It's sort of hard to explain, so I'm not going to. Alright, we need to get some of these out. Need to get 3 of these and some sticks so we can make ourselves another pickaxe. Now you can technically you could repair your pickaxes, but it's about the same it's about the same amount of resources to get it full again as just making yourself a new one usually. The best thing, of course, is that you can name your stuff, and then you could repair that and you could keep the namesake, because it costs experience points or levels to do anything. So if you did name it, it would cost you some levels. So you wouldn't want to just have that item break, because then you'd be wasting levels. So that's where you make up for it, by using it that way. Anyway, I'm getting super distracted here, guys. Super distracted. So let's go ahead and make ourselves some more sticks, because we're gonna need, how many gears do we need? 2 gears, I believe. Wooden gears, and then we put stone around it, like so. We have the 2 stone gears we need. Now we just need to get some glass, make a piston. Okay, so let's make a piston, because we're going to need glass anyway. So let's see, I believe we need a piece of iron as well, if I recall. And as you can see, this is how much stuff we've gotten from the mine so far. Pretty good. Not as impressive as you might think, considering how massive that is, really, if I think about it. I think this is reversed, actually. And then you put the stone along the side, and the wood across the top. You got a piston, and now we need to just put it together. So it's this and this, and then I think redstone, and then I think cobblestone. That's not right, is it? It's not right at all. So we're gonna look at it. It's glass in the middle. What an idiot. What a freaking idiot. What the hell is this? Oh, it's confused. Easily confused here. Okay, we've got one Sterling engine. That's one. Yeah. Now we're gonna see if we can make another one actually. So let's see. We got wood. That. Oh, we need more frickin' iron, so I'm just gonna get a stack of it out. I'm gonna get a stack of it out. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this, guys. All right. Let's see if we can go ahead and just make 2 while we're at it, because we want 3 total. 3 and wood. That's not right. It's reversed. Is it? Ah, damn it. The wood's along the top. Being an idiot. Really getting down on myself today, guys. Really getting down on myself, and I don't mean that in like a dirty way. Like I'm not actually getting down on myself, if you know what I'm saying. And I'm also not dancing. Those are the only 2 things I could really think of that you might be able to confuse getting down on myself with. What I mean is, my self-esteem is not the greatest today because I keep screwing up these recipes. What is this? Magmatic engine. Oh yeah, we need to make one of those because we've got not only one, but I noticed at the nighttime that I've got another volcano over there. We can suck up the magma, pop it into magmatic engines, and start pumping energy across the globe, really. Just all over the globe. Alright, let's see. We've got the pistons, at least, right here. Now we need glass, which we have. More stone gears. We need a bunch of more stone, probably. So let's go ahead and make, at the very least, some more sticks here. Let's get some wood. How many do you think we need here? I'm just going to grab a bunch. Alright, 2... I have some sticks in there, don't I? No, I used them. Okay, good. I don't feel like such an idiot. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. What am I doing? 3, 3. This is done. Then we need 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Got some stone gears. Now we have the glass we need. We need 4 glass. Well, no, we don't. We need 2 glass. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and move some of this stuff aside, and we can see exactly if we have enough stuff, which I know for sure we do not. Okay, we can, this is what I like to do anyway, guys. I like to move everything out, and I like to be able to see if we have enough things by lining it in my inventory up as if it was the recipe. And it is not. We are short on, oops. We're short on cobblestone, but we only need 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I don't know why I counted that out. We need 6 of these, 6 more cobblestone. So let's go grab that over here, because we're going to replace this with dirt anyway. I'm probably going to cut this rubber tree farm down because I noticed when I was cutting a million trees down around the area, as you may have noticed, that there's like an orchard of naturally growing rubber trees in that area over there. So you may as well just cut all this down and have a clear area to build something else here. And with all the wood we get from cutting it down, we will be able to get a bunch of rubber anyway. Now, as you can see, I've got a small little sugarcane farm going on, and that is because we need to make a bunch of paper for a bunch of books for our enchantment table, because I want to add that to our magical room, and that's probably the next thing I want to build with diamonds. It's going to be pretty sweet. Let me just say, it's going to be pretty sweet. And we'll build that between episodes probably, and then I'll do some enchanting on next episode, and we'll also start building some Thaumcraft stuff like wand and so forth. Alright, so we've got plenty, more than enough of the cobblestone now, so let's put this stuff in here. Alright, there we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now we have 3 Stirling engines. Now this is just a temporary solution because we want a less expensive way to power our quarry, and that means we want to hook it up with either better in general engines that don't cost a bunch of coal, or we want to get some solar panels going for energy that we can just, it's always on, and we just hook it up to an electrical engine. That'd be pretty cool. Alright, so we're going to put one here, and we're going to put something here, some flooring here, so we can put it there, and there. There we go. Now we have it all done. We'll carve out this area again because we need to be able to get to this engine first of all and add some of this. Take that out, take that out. Okay, take this. We need to be able to three. Alright, and then we'll, what am I doing? God damn it. Damn it. Okay. And that's fine. We'll put more than one in. Okay. So we're going to put some coal into each engine. And then we need to get it ignited with some redstone torches. So we'll put one here and one here. And that will power all 3 of these. And now it's going to start clearing out the area within. And then once anything it gets, it will start pumping into this, and then it'll start I'll say evenly. It has a 50-50 chance of going one way or the other. Theoretically, what we would want is to have maybe one higher and make it a diamond pipe so that we can sort it and have all of our junk going into this one like cobblestone and dirt, and have all of our ores and everything else that's not sorted going this direction. But for the time being, this is just going to have to do. Now, hopefully this is good. Hopefully this is good. It's not doing anything. I think what it happens is it scans, then it gets rid of everything, and it builds like the orange on the side here. This should really be working. I can't get past this damn fucking chest. Not the best thought out layout here, guys. Alright. Oh yeah, it's doing stuff. Okay, so no, it isn't. Yeah, it is. It's clearing out one layer at a time now. See? And I don't think it counts. Let me see if there's anything in these chests. No, it isn't counting the cleared area out. It only counts when it starts digging down. Alright, that's good. That's fine. So we've got this done. That's pretty much the episode. It's pretty much all we have time for today. We got our quarry going. Now we have we don't have to mine for hours and hours like I did off camera to get the stuff that we need. We have it mining by itself all day, every day, and we will be able to get all the resources from the chest. Eventually we'll automate it so it sends all of everything that we gain from any place. We'll have it all piped to a central location like a vault where it sorts into different chests and so forth. But that is definitely well down the road. Next episode we're going to have our enchanting table built, and then we're going to start working on the magical things, Thaumcraft. And I have 16 books already made, and we are concentrating on getting leather and making more pages out of the sugarcane and making books so that I can have all the bookshelves that I need to get level 30 enchants. And I'll need to go mine some diamonds. Maybe our loyal quarry will get us some diamonds because we need some diamonds for the enchanting table. But I have 16 books, and that is like double the amount of books that I've read in my entire life. I'm just kidding. I've read a lot of books, and I've read like a bunch of the Bible series, like about 6, maybe 5 or 6 of the Bible series. Maybe I'm getting the Bible confused with something else. It's the Bible. It has like a bunch of kings. They're fighting over land, and there's a bunch of death. Like every character dies. There's sword fights and like wars and like zombies and stuff, and a big wall of ice. Anyway, um, that's it for this episode. This is Ash. If you guys have any suggestions of what we can do, let me know. We're going to be starting Thaumcraft, so sort of maybe give me some ideas on what I should do first in Thaumcraft. And until next time, play on.